Today we're going to work on solving equations having like terms in parentheses. Solving equations using the distributive property. So we remind ourselves that we must distribute this 7 to everything inside the parentheses. So that's a good little review. So when I distribute that, I have negative 21 left on the left side, and then 7 times 3 is 21. And 7 times a negative x would be a negative 7x. Treat that minus sign just like it's negative. Now we have to solve the equation. Just like previous lessons, we're going to subtract 21 from both sides. That leaves me with a negative 42 on the left side equals a negative 7x. Now we must divide both sides by a negative 7. And x is going to equal a positive 6 because a negative 42 divided by negative 7 equals a positive 6. You try this one. Come back and see if you get it right. I was solving this, I distribute the negative 3 to 8, so I get negative 24. And negative 3 times negative 4x is a positive 12x, which equals 12. Now we've got to start getting the x by itself, so we're going to add 24 to both sides. And I'm left with 12x equals 36. Divide both sides by 12, and x equals 3. And just like with all equations, we can insert that 3 where the x is, and we can check ourselves to make sure it's correct. Do that like this. So negative 3 times 8 minus 4 times 3, which equals 12. So we have to do inside of our parentheses first, following order of operations. And 4 times 3, negative 4 times 3 is going to be a negative 12. Now we need to do our 8 minus 12 inside the parentheses, and 8 minus 12 is a negative 4. Then I need to multiply negative 3 times negative 4, which is a positive 12. So 12 equals 12. We know we got it correct. Now, this problem gets a little bit tricky because we must combine like terms after we distribute. So once again, we're still going to distribute first. So I'm going to distribute this negative 2 to the x. Negative 2 times x is a negative 2x. And negative 2 times negative 1 is a positive 2. That's a tricky little part there. Make sure you recognize negative 2 times negative 1 is a positive 2. Bring down the equals and the 8. Now you can see we have a 5x minus 2x on the left-hand side. So we must combine those like terms first. So 5x minus 2x is 3x. Bring down the plus 2 equals 8. Now we solve our equation. We're going to subtract 2 from both sides. We're left with 3x equals 6. Divide both sides by 3, and x equals 2. So again, you can always go back and check yourself. Insert that 2 for your x's, and then solve the left-hand side, and it should equal the right-hand side. I want you to stop the video, and I want you to do all 3 of these problems, and then I'm going to come back and give you the answers to all 3 to make sure you're doing them right. Okay, the first one, you should have an answer of 11. N equals 11. So if you did not get 11, I want you to go back and try it again. The second problem, you should have S equals 4. So again, give it a try. If you have not got that answer of 4, go back and redo it until you can figure out how to get 4. Don't forget to use your distributive property and combine your like terms. And on the last problem, y should equal negative 25. Hopefully you did well on those.